I'll tell you my dream fight. I want Brock Lesnar versus John Jones, but no one's allowed water, right, between rounds, and it's until one of them die.
Bro, being a doctor's got to be a cheat code though. Like she knew where to kick the brain.
Pressure point.
It's like Lachlan Giles being a physio.
Yeah.
So he just knows where ankles aren't meant to go.
Bro, just like jab cross. Good night.
Bro, he'll like break the ankle, but then he's like, "Don't worry, I know how to put it back in."
He hands him a business card afterwards. Like, you see me 5 times.
Could be maybe that.
Yeah,
but
because he looked huge.
Yeah, he did. Like genuinely looked like a superhero.
And I was like, don't be gay. Don't be gay.
I was literally gonna send it to you.
Bro, I was
gonna send it to you.
I was like, don't stare. Don't stare.
What do you mean, don't stare? I saved it. I know Mighty Mouse has an OnlyFans.
To teach techniques. He's not...
No, that's where we see the Mighty Mouse.
What's going on, guys? And welcome back to the Aussie MMA Mates podcast. I'm Jaden. Next to me, we have Brighton. And on the decks, we have Luke.
Yo!
Now, starting a bit different this week, Brighton had some questions.
Yes, I did.
What do you want to ask?
All right, so my question to you is because I remembered a funny story with this. What is a time that you've realized somebody was a casual?
Oh. Anytime you talk about not a main event. So, for example, if someone's not on a poster. So, like...
That's when you realize they weren't a casual?
Oh, weren't a casual?
Yeah, I'm saying when they were.
The opposite.
Yeah, the opposite.
So, the opposite. So, when I was learning MMA, I didn't have many people around me that watched. But I would listen to the Helwani podcast. And he would have someone would have a good performance. And back in the day, he would have many guests. Like, it wouldn't just be like the 5 popular guys with 2 of them being WWE like he does today. He would have for example, Peyton Talbot had a great performance last time, so we'll get Peyton on. And then I'll learn Peyton. And then from Peyton, I'd watch him on the undercard in the next one.
Yeah.
And then anytime I could talk to someone about a non-main card fight, that's how I knew. And they could give me a similar opinion. Because you can't call someone a casual, for example, I can't call you a casual because you think Aspinall will beat Jones. That's just called being
I was
dumb.
so going to make a joke out of it being like, when someone thinks Jones can beat Aspinall, I was so going to say that.
But no, I've literally just got it as if you can have an in-depth conversation where you can actually go back and forth, even if your opinions are the opposite. So even if you think Jones is washed and that, you can still have reason and have a reasonable conversation that it's not just going to be a minute fight for freaking Aspinall and it's not going to be, you know what I mean? You can actually back and forth and see points from people. But also low-key being able to talk about undercard fights. Yeah,
the reason I bring this up is because I remembered a moment where I had the most casual take I'd ever heard in my life. And it shocked me.
From you? Or from someone else?
From someone else. Oh. But I stayed quiet. So to paint the picture, I was at work. I was working with an A grade and we were talking about podcasts. And I told him I really love listening to Joe Rogan. He's like, oh yeah, I know Joe Rogan. He's like, I'm pretty sure he was a 2-time champ in the UFC. And I was like, no.
Oh, that's a casual.
That wasn't him.
That's a casual.
But I just let him go on.
Yeah.
I'm not telling that grade.
No, I even had an in-depth conversation with a guy at work about the current fight that happened. We're filming on Sunday and it happened this morning in PFL. Usman versus Hughes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's Magomedov versus Irish. So it's literally another repeat of those countries. And I was talking to him and he's like, I've got big money on Hughes.
Really?
Yeah.
I did see some of the highlights.
Oops.
It looked like...
It was a good fight.
Apparently it was fight of the year contender.
It's up there.
We're still in January.
Yeah. I actually got to bring this up again later because I've got a big take on the Magomedov camp at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
big take. What's question 2? And I don't know these questions, man. What's question 2?
Scrap question 2. It was such a silly question because now that I think of it, it's just common sense.
Go.
I didn't want to ask.
Ask.
Oh, okay. So me and Luke, once me and Luke were hanging out with each other, and then I randomly thought of this question. So, if he went into a coma,
as in Luke went into a coma.
Yeah, Luke went into a coma for 10 years, He wakes up, everybody around him is a black belt. Me, Steven, Farhan, you, Sammy, everybody, black belt.
Yeah.
Like, what does that look like for him? Like, how do you reckon he's gonna? Like, it's so stupid though. Obviously, he's gonna improve so quickly. But Luke, tell Jaden what you said you would do.
Have you been tested by USADA? These are not thoughts of a natural fighter here.
No, Luke, tell him what you said you would do.
Quit.
But you said you give up. At that point, no, I'm done.
Is it just because everyone's ahead of you? Just the ego?
I don't know. It'll be pretty hard. That's
the ego.
Do you reckon you'd improve quickly? Or would it just destroy you morally? Well, not morally, like...
You know what?
I mean, the ego in me would still keep going. Like, but...
No.
Every time he came to class, we just Shark Tank him so he doesn't get the time to improve.
Keep him down.
Keep him down there. How dare you be in a coma?
Please.
It doesn't
That
matter.
is wild.
Everyone's going to get black belts around him anyways if he doesn't deal with this staff.
That is wild. Jesus.
Alright, anyways. That was all me.
The second one's wild. I like that first question though.
The other day, I saw a video of a guy in like doing like, I don't know, worlds. Like it was Euros. The guy had one leg.
Yeah.
What?
And I'm like, bro, is this a sign?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, am I gonna be fucking doing hop squat?
Guess what? I guarantee he didn't get leg locked.
I guarantee you did.
That's so sad.
On the other one.
The other one he couldn't defend. That's so sad. Please don't cancel
That's
us.
wild.
Jeez.
We've been cancelled so much already. But anyways.
We've got like 12% of the USC roster left that will come visit. And they're all the people that would never waste their time.
They're all Australian.
I know. All right, so we had a bunch of other cards, not UFC this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We had a bunch of other cards come up. What was the first one? One championship. Dude, that Muay Thai fight was bananas. It was different. They both looked not nervous, but like hesitant with the small gloves. Because they were in 4 ounces. They were in UFC
What
gloves.
were they in last time?
Similar, but it looked like they just did not. They were like, I think. Oh, I'd have to double check. They might have been in 8s last time, but you could see the nerves with the 4 ounces, and you saw it when Superbon came in and got checked.
I remember last week you said you wanted Superbon to win.
I did, because then you got a third.
Yeah, but
And now,
what now?
out of love, because so the result was Tawanchai won by TKO, which was due to 3 knockdowns in 1 round. Right? They stop it and that's it. So in the second round, Tawanchai won by TKO. Out of love, I want Superbon to ride off into the sunset. Yeah. I think once your chin's gone, and especially in a sport like Muay Thai, man, like Muay Thai and kickboxing, you are just taking punishment on punishment on punishment to the face. Like life-changing punishment. And they're at 170 fights.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like 32, 33, I believe Superbon, roughly that age. Like, he could keep going and do well and have a great career, but he's...
Has he made money?
Yeah.
Oh, so he doesn't need to.
Dude, he could open a gym and he's Superbon and he's good for life.
Yeah. What about Tawanchai? What do you want next for him?
I don't know enough high level. What I do know is... I'd have to look him up. I've always go blank on his name because I get him mixed up with the welterweight. Oh, not welterweight, the middleweight from... It's like Giga Batadze, but it's not.
Oh, Giga Chikadze.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So I want to see now Tawanchai versus Giga.
Yeah, but Chikadze is the UFC fighter. I don't know the other Giga.
Yeah, there's another one. It's not even Giga. I'm going to get roasted for this by Dion. Can you look up Superbon's recent fights? And then he got knocked out in another fight.
Yo, everyone, roast Jaden in the comment section below.
Yeah, hand it out.
Everybody, if you know it, comment it.
Hand it out, because you knew these guys last week.
Who?
Tawanchai and Superbon. You know all about it.
I know all of them.
What stance does Tawanchai stand in?
Orthodox.
Right.
Switch.
Cool.
It's Southpaw.
Yeah, well done. Third try, I'm lucky. Do you know Yeah, dude, I'm tired today. I love it. What was Superbon's like last couple fights? Because he had another L.
last loss was against Tawanchai.
I know that was the other night.
Before that.
Yeah, I know that was decision.
So Tawanchai and
And then before that, it was a win.
Chingiz.
Yeah, Chingiz.
Chingiz.
And he got knocked out. Yeah.
He got KO'd.
Yeah. I want Chingiz versus freaking Tawanchai. That's a brawl.
That's actually his name?
Yep.
Oh.
What a name.
What a name.
That's
But
a
dude,
good name.
that guy is wild.
Is he? What about him versus
hits like a
Tawanchai?
Mac. Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, you want that?
I want
yeah.
Chingiz versus Tawanchai,
But
and he
different
hits like
weight class?
a Mac. No, same.
Same?
So the reason
What weight are
Superbon... Oh, I don't know.
They look like if they were in the UFC,
They look like
135.
Yeah, even 45 maybe, because they're not ripped. Well, Tawanchai's pretty cut actually, but yeah, they're small. But no, Chingiz is like he hits like a Mack truck, dude. He hits like a freight train, and then Tawanchai comes forward and bangs.
On that
That would be
same
war.
that same one card was Garcia. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Marcelo.
Did you watch that?
I did. So Marcelo versus Imanari, two absolute legends of grappling. It's actually been a crazy grappling weekend because Euros are today too,
Really?
which is one of the big 4 gi tournaments in the world.
Anyone big competing in it?
Tynan Delpra won. Adrian Wodzinski won. The Wizard. He's the first European world champion. Or European or English. One of the two. But he's, one of the first to do that as well in the male division. It's usually just Brazilians.
Oh, okay.
Diego Pato, Diego Hayes won. Yeah. I don't think Elder Cruz was there. Elder Cruz was last week. But yeah.
What did you think of Garcia
versus Imanari? The sad... We didn't see enough. Dude, like,
Really?
once a black belt passes the guard, good luck.
I think that was the most perfect outcome.
It is, but that's the problem.
I'm not gonna lie. Before you watch the fight, they have like little background history and stuff.
Yeah.
It made me realize Marcelo is one of the GOATs.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
And what he went through, I was like, if Imanari tries, bro, everyone's cancelling him.
Yep.
That's fucked up. He can't try, bro.
It was so funny. There's like the video, Marcelo starts crying in the video,
Hmm.
and then he sees like Imanari walk out. He's like, bro, you better let him win.
No,
Yeah.
I swear to God. Because, like, I'm not even kidding. I almost teared up watching that, bro.
Dude, Marcelo, like, nearly, died.
Did he lose his daughter as well? He had twins and
One of them died.
Yeah.
one of them died.
Yeah.
And he had stomach cancer.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
And he's not completely out of the woods with his stomach cancer.
It's in
not like,
remission.
it's in remission, but it's not like clear.
Mm.
But yeah,
That's
I love from him
crazy.
too. So,
And
Garcia.
he pumped him.
Yeah.
Bro, he
But
pumped
the
him.
thing is, like,
See how he came out?
But the thing is that Marcelo was known. So Marcelo won by North-South choke, which is actually something he's done quite a lot of in his career. He loves North-South choke. Marcelo was known for his dexterity, his guard passing, but a big one was his speed. He was so agile, which in jiu-jitsu it's something you don't use a lot of. Like, you can do it in, like, lateral passing, and you can do it, like, trying to, like, blast knee slices. But he was, like... What made Marcelo was, like, he could just stand up.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds so silly, but, like, the way he can stand up, the way that he can just, like, go from, like, being tipped to switching his hips back to on top and knee slicing to smash passing and all that kind of stuff. Like, he's just different. And we saw none of that. So he jumps in, grabs the arm, 2-on-1 wrist, classic Marcelo, grabs the leg, outside outside dilemma, takes him down outside single, and he's in like a shallow half guard.
But even the way he like entered, he like pressed Imanari.
Of course, that's Marcelo. That's what he does.
That was good.
But that's what he does. That's who he is.
I think we've all been there before.
Yeah.
Where you've got like someone that's like good stand up and they're just pressing you. You're like,
but Imanari's a guard player too, so he doesn't have to be nervous there. Like, he can out-wrestle Imanari in a straight wrestling match.
You reckon?
100%.
Oh, no. Like, for Imanari.
Imanari should have pulled guard in 0.2 of a second.
I wasn't expecting Garcia to charge him like that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Because then Imanari didn't have time to pull guard.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would end in... I didn't think it would be that easy. I thought Imanari would at least get some butterfly hooks and then start elevating and playing footsies. So Imanari is a big leg locker.
Remember what your prediction was?
Yeah, I had Marcelo by sub. I'm pretty sure.
You had him by rear naked choke.
I did. I had him taking the back, so I suck.
Yeah.
But no, I just the thing I'm not satisfied with is Imanari is someone who he hasn't fought on a public stage. In his next opponent is Shinya Aoki, who's a legend, but they've already fought at the biggest stages, and Marcelo
Marcelo's next
versus
fight?
him. And Marcelo mollywopped him. It wasn't even close. And he's just going to do the same again because they've both aged the same. Like, they're both at the back end of their careers. I'm pretty sure, like, they're probably the most natty grapplers on the scene, to be honest. I don't think with stomach cancer you could take much.
You want Marcelo to fight again?
Yeah, multiple times.
Really?
But I don't want him coming up against these young bucks. But the thing is that like we don't even really have like a gauge as to where he's at. Because he just took him down, top half guard, passed, went to mount, wrong angle on a head and arm choke, and then north-south choke win.
I was surprised his kids have only been training for a year.
Yep.
Like, you would think, like, Marcelo Garcia, like, his kids would be, like, next up.
Yeah.
But to be fair, also, like, contradicting that, it's like, all right, well, if your dad had stomach cancer, like, I'm sure you wouldn't want to train.
No.
Especially if, like, jiu-jitsu is, like, his whole life. But that would just remind you of him.
Yeah. But I don't know, because I don't know if he has, like, I don't know many, like, kids that come out of the Garcia camp. There's no up-and-coming kids.
Because he owns a gym, does he?
Yeah. He has New York, and then from my knowledge, he gave that to his, like, 2IC. So his 2IC runs New York, and now he's in Hawaii. Which means Max Holloway's going to be a grappler.
No way.
Well, he's got no chin anymore. But no, he's opened his own gym in Hawaii now.
That's cool.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Wait for the
next
up and coming MMA fighters to be under Marcelo. Bro.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That'd be good.
But no. There were a few grappling matches announced too, weren't there?
There were. Next up, we have Adele Fornarino.
Bro, you train with her. You should really know this.
I should know this, shouldn't I? I'm a piece of shit.
Versus Fiona
Fornarino, yeah.
Davies.
Versus Fiona Davies.
Now, this is our Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes.
Really?
Yep.
Who's who?
So, Amanda Nunes was up and coming, and...
Look at Adele's picture on Topology.
Oh, God. It's Chuck Norris. Go, Adele. So, Adele is like Nunes. She's up and coming. She's on a tear.
So, Adele's going to win.
But Cyborg, how I put Fiona Cyborg is she looks unbeatable. She bashes everyone. They're pretty quick fights, to be honest. Like,
is this
Fiona's the female GOAT.
Are we saying like a McGregor Aldo?
No, because it's literally like Jones versus number 2 pound for pound. Like, I'm not kidding. There aren't... Like, Mackenzie Dern got subbed by Fiona Davies.
Yeah, but she's an MMA fighter.
Doesn't matter. She's still Mackenzie Dern, 3-time world champion, training under one of the most decorated grapplers of all time.
She's not strictly just doing jits. She also...
But she would have done a camp for it. So she would have gone back and prepared just jits for this.
A little bit,
And she's been doing no-gi the whole time now.
Compared to somebody that's like...
Pure jits.
I don't think... Yeah. It's still different though. Someone that's strictly just training the one...
But if you do a 3-month camp, you can always catch back up to where you were.
No. Compared to...
If this is your whole life...
If she never stopped... If Mackenzie Dern never stopped and started doing MMA...
No, but Fiona would still beat her.
Yeah, probably would.
Yeah. So she's submitted Mackenzie Dern, which is wild. She's won the first CGI. Oh, that was the CGI super match. Was Fiona ADCC champion? Yeah, she was. Fiona has won ADCC. Fiona's a multiple-time world champion. She's the first female European champion ever.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's gi and no gi.
So they're fighting on UFC Fight
Pass, yeah.
Wow.
UFC Fight. No, Invitational.
I'm surprised it's not like a bigger organization.
I am too.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy from the UFC. Like, that proves how hard they're pushing for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the best part is Adele is Melbourne born and bred.
Let's go.
So she's out, and she's just won. So Fiona didn't compete in ADCC. She did CJI, which was like the Craig Jones, like stuff ADCC, made his own thing. So Fiona won CJI, Adele won ADCC and won the absolute in ADCC. So she fought girls 22 kilos heavier than her and submitted them as well. So she's like holds the most prestigious title now of double ADCC champ, and they're fighting. It's freaking sick.
Who do you think the favorite is?
Fiona.
Really?
Yeah. Fiona Davis. That dude, it's like anyone.
Even after she just won ADCC and absolute.
Yeah, because it's like it doesn't matter. Like for example, Aspinall versus Jones. Most of the I don't know, but it's like Aspinall's done all this work, but Jones is still Jones, and I'm sure Jones is a favorite on the betting line. I could be wrong too. Like I'm just saying, like it's like you've got this guy
I wonder
this
what
person
the odds are for that.
on Jones Aspinall.
Yeah, I wonder.
Hey,
Luke.
Luke, can you look up the betting odds on Jones Aspinall quickly? But no, so like Fiona's been active.
Will there be odds for this?
I hope so.
I'm curious.
Because there's only...
Wait, so you genuinely think Fiona will win?
Yep.
No way.
Yep. Fiona's just so structurally good.
But Adele's Australian.
I know. But... No, this is not what I'm going to put my money on.
This is the Aussie MMA Mates podcast.
I'm not putting my money on Fiona.
Yeah.
I will be putting money on Adele. But Fiona is as close to technically perfect as possible. What makes Adele though is you leave any limb in the wrong spot, she'll break it.
Where does Gabby Garcia fit into this?
17 weight classes heavier and a lot more juice.
Nah, but Adele, she's the absolute champion, so...
I actually low-key think Adele could catch her.
You reckon?
Yeah.
What
Mackenzie
about
beat her.
What about Fiona?
Yeah.
Wait, Mackenzie beat
Gabby Garcia twice.
No way.
In the absolute division. In the gi.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Is she a good gi player?
Yep.
Gabby Garcia?
Yep.
Damn.
She's too strong, bro. You can't stop her.
Yeah, fair.
It's like you versus Bailey.
Yeah, no stopping that.
Bailey's our blue belt resident. That's 130 kilos.
Yeah. That's just...
He can have a little less technique than you. Not saying he does, but he can be, 2 steps behind technically, but that weight is just...
I feel like the way he feels when he rolls with me is how I feel when I roll with like one of the children.
Yep.
It's just like, I'm not even taking it serious. If I wanted to, I could hip toss you out the cage. Like,
yep.
Not trying.
Yep.
Isn't
but
that
no.
what you do?
Not when anyone.
That's what I do. I hip toss children
Jaden
over
actually
the
does
cage.
that.
I straight up throw them out of the cage.
Anyways, come train with us, guys.
But no, so I look, if Fiona makes one mistake with one limb, it's gone. I don't think Adele takes the back or anything like that. I think it'll be... Because best part is too, Adele loves playing guard and Fiona loves passing.
Wow, so she's Aussie, from Melbourne, and she loves the guard? Sign me up.
That's your girl.
I want her to win.
That's your girl.
I'm voting for Adele.
I am too.
Adele's got my vote.
But if I was to vote with my brain, I would say Fiona by points.
We'll see.
When
Fiona? Is it?
Early March. We'll make sure the dates are up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know who I vote for.
Oh, I vote for Adele. I want Adele to win, but...
She called me an asshole, and I'm Welsh. And I'm also Swiss, so I'm on the fence. So
right.
I don't really know.
Right.
Where I'm going.
So you're voting against your training partner. You're a good human.
I haven't picked a side.
Bro says, and I'm Welsh for Fiona Davis. Bro, you're born in Australia. you train at Absolute. None of that matters. Fuck all that.
Oh god.
That's
Adele's
like,
gonna disown you.
That's like me picking between like Rob Whittaker and Marvin Vettori.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're like, hey mate, I'm going for Marvin because I'm Italian.
Nah, but low key. Nah.
There was one more matchup as well.
There was Souza versus Grippo.
Now, no one knows who Gianni Grippo is.
I don't know either of them.
Good. Gabriel Souza is a top player Brazilian. He's fun as hell.
Yep.
Gianni Grippo is a scrapper. He just went to B team and went like toe to toe with Nicky Ryan, and they went to war.
Where was
no
he?
J-Rod? He went with J-Rod.
Where was
J-Rod...
he during like CGI or ADCC? Where
no idea.
He? Damn.
No idea. He's one of those guys like.
Has he won anything big?
The 3-time no gi world champion.
Okay.
Yeah. So
in his weight class?
In his weight class.
What weight is he?
between 60. He'll be like 70.
Same as Grip.
Yeah, same Souza.
Souza, yeah.
Yeah. He'll probably have to cut a little bit more weight than Souza.
What's so good about Souza?
Top game, pressure, and just technically, like fundamentally, just on the ball. I rolled with Souza when he came down and visited.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I didn't do much.
Nah.
So
He put his toe on me and I had to tap.
what's your prediction?
That's tough because they literally got announced 5 minutes before the podcast.
Sounds like you're a bit biased though if you say.
I think Grippo.
Really?
Yeah. Gianni Grippo is like one of those fighters.
He doesn't have strong grips, does he?
Terribly strong.
You know
He's so bad, dude. How am I 9 years older than you and you're the one with the terrible dad jokes? But
His
no.
photo on Tapology is literally him doing this.
Yeah.
Just gripping up.
Just gripping on. But no,
So I'm guessing he's a gi player.
grip. Yeah, both.
You hope so.
Grippo's like one of those like y'all must have forgot fighters.
Yeah.
Big time. So like he'll have like a bit of a bad run, and then he'll have like Uriah Hall. Grippo is Uriah Hall. He'll come out for 2 fights. You're like, who's that guy? And then the spinning wheel kick come back out. He's motivated. He's ready to go. You don't know who Uriah Hall is, do you?
Uriah Hall, yeah, Jamaican welterweight that checked Chris Weidman's leg kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his career, he was like, when he was in The Ultimate Fighter, he spinning heel kicked a guy.
Oh, and he got all scared.
Yeah.
He thought he killed the guy.
And then he like would have like 2 good fights, and then it's like, who is this ghost or skeleton of Uriah Hall?
Yeah.
And then would have 2 good fights, like, oh, he's back. And when it's like, when he's on, it's my God. And I've got Grippo as the same.
Okay.
Souza's very like a Mr. Consistent. Grippo's very like up and down. But I want to see, because if he's putting in a camp with freaking B Team as well.
Is this on UFC fight?
No, one championship.
One championship.
Yeah, it's on their next card.
Okay.
So that one excites me. And then low key, wouldn't mind. They're not young, so I wouldn't mind one of them versus Marcelo as well. That'd be fun.
Can you predict the finish?
Oh, it'd be points either way.
Points? So
Points either way.
Grippo by points?
Yo, I think Grippo will win by submission attempts because that's how you win in one championship. So they don't do basic scoring criteria. They do it on submission attempts.
Yeah.
So that's like, if it goes to decision, who had more legitimate submission attempts, which is the best rule set.
Yep.
So yeah, I got Grippo, but y'all must have forgot Grippo needs to rock up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I can't even really give a prediction.
That's
I don't
fine.
know nothing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. What's next, Luke?
Next we've got... Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. It's time for Luke to say some names.
Versus Kim. I don't know.
Oh, in a way.
In a way?
I thought he was saying Adesanya's opponent. Yeah, that's how I was like.
In a way versus Kim, bro.
I saw a
that
clip.
guy's a meme.
He was like, what was he doing? He's like, come here.
No,
come
yeah,
here.
because he got hit. He got like cracked, and then he's like, "Come on." And then, in a way, it's like, "Cool, 1-2, 1-2, out cold."
Yeah.
Like just
yeah.
perfection.
He's like, come here. He's like, yeah, bet.
So in a way, he's my favorite boxer. Period. Over Usyk, over Crawford, over Canelo. I love Inoue. He's now 29-0, 25 knockouts.
Damn.
And he's like only one of 2 people to win all 4 belts in 3 divisions. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out trying to do it.
Damn.
And Floyd never did it.
That's crazy.
So
he's
only
pretty goated.
him and Terrence Crawford are the only ones to do it.
Are they same weight class?
Nah.
Damn.
Nah. But
so
then
who's in a way fight? I don't know.
He's meant to fight Goodman, which is an Aussie, and Goodman pulled out twice. They might make
Sam Goodman?
they might make WBC might make him fight again. I don't know how far away their weight is, but I hope we get something big like him versus Tank or something. But I'm pretty sure they're miles apart. My dream fight is him versus Tenshin Nasukawa, who's my favorite kickboxer of all time that's gone boxing. But Tenshin's so young, like in boxing.
Is he?
Yeah, he's literally like 7 fights in.
Has he had a big fight?
Nah. Oh, he fought for the like Asian title.
Okay.
He's not like a WBC champ or anything like that yet, but he has looked completely unbeatable in every fight.
Okay.
And he's like, dude, Can you look up for me Tenshin Nasukawa's record? It's something stupid, like MMA 4-0, boxing 7-0, kickboxing 49. Like he's just never lost.
I might
anything.
say something, the most casual thing.
Go.
Here, but is he the guy that fought Floyd Mayweather?
Yes, and lost that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dumbest decision ever.
To fight.
That's the only.
Hey, hopefully he got paid.
Yeah, but that's the only flaw he has in his career is that.
But
fighting Floyd as his debut boxing fight.
He was like 19 or something.
Correct.
Yeah, something crazy.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd has the smartest career of all time. He picks fighters at the right time.
Yeah.
But just Wikipedia Tenshin's record.
Technology.
Yeah. Oh no, but that only shows MMA. Do it on Wikipedia.
Boxing.
And kickboxing?
Boxing, exhibition kickboxing.
Alright, can you read his career?
That's fucking crazy.
Read it.
Where's the total?
Just read it one for one.
It's just like win.
Yeah, he doesn't lose.
Win.
So they have when you look at top pay-per-views or top like gates of all time, it's like Conor, and then this random fight of Tenshin versus Takeru that no one understands. And they literally filled up this stadium in Japan, like the biggest stadium. Filled it to the brim, million pay-per-view buys, freaking everything of the biggest boxing fight in the world.
That's sick.
And for casuals, Tenshin destroyed Rodtane. Destroyed. They went to a 6th round because like they do that as like a if they think the fight is inconclusive of a winner. Bro, you watch that fight and you're like, oh, Tenshin makes him look terrible
in that 6th round
and in all rounds.
Why'd they even go to the 6th?
Because they wanted another round out to try to get Rodtane the win.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. What's Tenshin's record? Yeah, come on.
Nah, it's because on Tapology, because there's so many.
That's why I said
It just says 5-0.
Just Wikipedia,
That'll be
dude.
MMA, I reckon.
Tenshin Nasukawa, Wikipedia. Dude, it's wild. It's wild. The only blemish on his record is Floyd. That Floyd exhibition.
So are we talking his kickboxing record or
his undefeated record? Dude, he cleaned out like his division and the one above.
But which record are we talking? That's crazy.
All of them.
Just total.
He hasn't lost. He doesn't.
A stat out there that says it all.
He doesn't lose.
So professional boxing.
Yep.
5-0.
Yep.
Okay.
2 by knockout. 3 by decision.
Yep.
MMA. 4 wins, 0 losses. 2 by knockout. 1 by submission.
Yeah.
1 by decision.
You got a sub.
Kickboxing record. 42 wins. 0 losses.
Oh, so he's
and
51-0.
And 28 are TKOs.
Damn.
Or like TKOs, KOs, whatever.
Yeah. So, and to put this in perspective, how old is he? Because I'm pretty sure he left kickboxing at like 22. Because he clocked it. There was no one left. Him versus Takeru was like 40-0 versus 40-0.
What does he do now? MMA?
Boxing.
Oh,
and he's in Inoue's division. He's 1 under.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's why I want him to come up, but he needs time to cook.
But I swear with boxing, they don't get the biggest names to fight each other.
They will fight.
You reckon?
Yeah,
because in 30 years from now?
it's 2 Japanese promoters.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm like, they're just like, it's all about honor. It's all about like, it'll be about the honor. I think they'll sign it.
He's 26.
Yeah, that's his record at 26. And he's had big breaks for boxing.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So no, Tenshin's my guy. Tenshin's a southpaw, and he's my favorite kickboxer of all time. People could make arguments for better, but Tenshin's my guy.
That is insane.
Dion got me onto him, and I've been addicted since. Now, you know how Gaethje throws the Rolling Thunder?
Yeah.
Tenshin has 2 knockouts via Rolling Thunder.
No way.
Yeah, pro kickboxing.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Are there anything else we're recapping? Or I think that's it. Who's next? The UFC?
PFL.
Yeah. So there's 2 big fights that happened. Nemkov, which is I found out his coach is Fedor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's Fedor's protege. So Fedor's like the one heavyweight that never fought in UFC. That's like the GOAT. He went on like a 62-0 run.
No, Fedor did fight in the UFC. He lost.
No, he fought in Pride.
Fedor, Emelianenko.
Yeah.
I swear he fought in the UFC.
I swear the biggest thing he's never done.
He went like 50-0.
No, he lost to a guy in Pride. He lost to Dan Henderson.
Maybe it was Pride.
Yeah, he lost to Dan Henderson.
But I swear he went like 50. He was like 50-0.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he joined the UFC, that's when he started losing.
No, it was Dan, and then Dan left.
Who am I thinking of?
Not sure. But no. So Usman versus Paul Hughes. Winner Usman. This is Nurmagomedov.
Yep.
So part of the Islam camp. Wins by majority decision against an Irishman that everyone thought he would walk over.
Yeah.
What's happening to that camp?
What do you mean?
Umar lost. Usman barely won.
Bro, majority decision.
That means it was 47-47, 48-46, 48-46.
Oh, this was closer than they thought.
So they had one judge had it as a draw.
Maybe they're just It's like with Adesanya, yeah. Like they're starting to understand how to beat this guy.
But
like
then
they're finally,
Marab.
they just yeah.
But they've got people like Marab out wrestled him.
But also,
And that's their world.
Umar hasn't really cooked yet. He's still cooking. He's still young, still cooking. You know.
But like so, Usman looks beatable in that fight then against Paul Hughes, which is not a UFC caliber. Like he's not a tip top fighter.
Yeah.
He's good. Like don't get me wrong, Hughes is a freak and he's good. But Usman struggled. Like was getting counter wrestled by an Irishman.
How do you reckon he does in the UFC?
Not good.
Jeez. To be honest, he looks way smaller than Islam.
Way smaller.
Way smaller.
So my point is like Islam dominates, right? Islam is him. Him and Khabib lead the dance. But are the next wave going to be the same?
I don't know.
That's what my thing is because the Umar just lost. Usman nearly lost to a like he's UFC caliber, but not like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So are they starting to show chinks in the armor of what looks like a closely undefeatable team?
Even like Dustin, it shouldn't have been that close.
Shouldn't have been that. And they keep being like, oh, we underestimated him. But you keep saying how crazy camp is and how Khabib's freaking working them to the bone. And
I don't even think it's that. I think people are just starting. There's that much footage and
they're
stuff.
starting to get it.
They're starting to get it.
So does the Dagestani kind of aura start rubbing off soon? That was my thought process with this whole...
It'll come to an end eventually.
You reckon?
Yeah, it'll come to an end. It's just like Izzy, like...
Yeah.
That came to an end.
So you think the Dagestani camp has to have a big break and then they might have a few more breakout fighters kind of thing?
I think we'll just constantly see the UFC evolve and like... There'll be a new Dagestani in like 10 years from now.
Well, Shara's a striker and apparently can't wrestle.
Yeah, true. True that.
So
You know who I've recently found out is from Dagestan?
Who?
Imanov. Adesanya's opponent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it Imanov or Imavov? Oh, no.
Imavov. I think it is Imavov.
Yeah.
He's from Dagestan. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But... but
scary. But no, PFL was good, man. PFL was good. But the thing is, like, these cards that aren't UFC, like the one championship card, every fight but one was a finish. There was one decision. Fuck. Everything else on one was a finish.
What an exciting card.
That's like what you dream of.
Yeah.
Like you see a knockout or a submission every fight, dude. That is, yeah. These other cards, man, they're good. They're really fun to watch. If you're a degenerate like me that doesn't watch anything but fights,
that's really good.
I watch anime and fights. That's all I watch.
Yeah.
It's the best. All right. Oh yeah, Nemkov won by first round. I believe a submission or finish, but first round, and Tim Johnson was coated in blood.
But is he the heavyweight?
He's the heavyweight, but he also fights light heavyweight. He was double champ at Bellator.
You brought him up last week.
I want him versus Pereira. It's the only thing left in the world for Pereira.
How much does he weigh?
Same. He'll walk around like 220, 230.
And he's heavyweight as well.
Yeah, small heavyweight.
Oh.
He beat Ryan Bader for the title.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Luke, what's next?
UFC coming up this weekend.
Ooh.
Izzy versus Imavov.
Bang.
Ding.
Okay, what's your prediction?
Well, firstly, this is Izzy's first fight night and first non-title fight in 12 fights. Still a 5-rounder, so like it's same, but like
ridiculous.
This is big. This is like his big step back.
Yeah.
And he's not even close to being in talks for the title. And I love Izzy.
What's your prediction? I want Izzy to win, but
Imavov's a beast.
Imavov, Russian, Dagestan, and it's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Imavov's winning.
They're going to spike Izzy's drink. He's going to have food poisoning.
Imavov's going to get all the IV. He's going to get...
He's getting that Dubai.
He's getting that Dubai chocolate.
He's getting that Dubai chocolate.
My bad.
But it's like Shara gets a new eye.
Yeah, the robotic
scanner
implanted.
Yeah. So that's the thing. He's going to a Saudi country to fight. He's literally like an underdog in his favorite, if that makes sense. Like the whole crowd wants him to lose.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a whole lot about Imavov. Like,
Neither do I.
I've heard of him a lot.
Yeah. Luke, can you tell us Imavov's last 5 fights?
And what's his total record as well?
I had water.
Do you want some?
No, you're all good.
But yeah. See, so that's all I'm thinking. It's like Adesanya, like it's hard to go against Adesanya because he's such a favorite. Like he's always been,
and he's very good at like not being taken down.
Yeah,
he's got very good wrestling defense.
His takedown defense is great. So it's like Adesanya dominated for so long.
So Imavov's last 5 fights.
This is gonna make us nervous.
Yeah, bad.
So there's 4 fights. No, sorry. It's 3 wins. One was cancelled. One before that, no contest.
Which means like an eye poke or a nut shot.
Yeah. Against who?
Against Chris Curtis.
Yep.
Okay.
Imavov was meant to fight Gastelum twice too. Gastelum missed weight both times.
Damn.
And then Sean Strickland was his last loss.
Yeah.
He lost to Strickland.
Yep.
But then who are his 3 wins?
His 3 wins are Brendan Allen.
Fair.
How did he win?
Unanimous decision.
That's a good win. Yep.
Before that was Jared Cannonier. Dude, I don't know. Okay?
Everyone knows you don't know.
He beat Cannonier?
He beat Cannonier.
That's
by
good.
What? Listen to this.
Decision for sure.
KO.
No way.
Technical knockout.
Yeah.
Damn.
Punches and knees in the 4th round.
Bro, do I even watch the UFC?
No.
Why do I not remember this happening?
And then before that was Roman Dolidze.
No way.
By majority decision.
Oh, so that was a close fight.
Jeez.
Close one. So he's beat some competition. I've got Izzy. I've got the experience winning. I've got Izzy's just got so much experience. He only knows 5-round fights. I hope he doesn't pace himself too much though. Like I hope he's learned what a high pace and walking forwards does. But I think he just picks him apart.
The thing is, my brain is telling me, go with Adesanya. My heart is saying Adesanya. I like him a lot. And like when I started watching UFC, he was on the top.
Yeah.
But like
nervous.
Yeah, because he's starting to decline. Like, but he looked like prime Izzy in his last fight against Strickers.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he just has like one spasm moment and he's getting choked out.
Yeah. So my brain wants to say like, Izzy, like, come on.
Yeah.
Did I forget who he is? Like the champ. Yeah. But then again, it's like, all right, he's declining. He's versing a Russian in Saudi Arabia. Like, use your brain here.
He stacked the chips against himself. Bad. He's made it hard for himself.
Should have gone to America, bro.
Is he?
I've got Izzy.
Or is he not?
I've got Izzy. That was horrible.
Is he not?
That
crazy.
Was horrible. Thank you. No, I've got Izzy.
I've got Imavov. Imavov.
Well, you had.
I've got Nasruddin. Let's say his first name.
Luke's like, damn it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pronounce that. No chance.
Yeah. Alright, the next fight I can't wait for.
Next fight? What's the next fight?
What's the next one, Luke?
It's Robot Eye versus Michael Page.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Shara Bullet versus MVP.
Again, Saudi Arabia.
I've got MVP.
No, bro. Come on, man. What is this number 1 bullshit?
I've got MVP.
Brother.
Dude, he's so awkward.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's so awkward, so explosive, so much range.
Who did he look good against? Kevin Holland.
He looked great against Kevin. He also looks really good against like the whole Bellator lineup. He got caught once by Douglas Lima and then looked good again.
Nah, but that was in UFC. How
I think
did
he's too rangy.
How did he look against Ian Gary? I didn't get to watch that.
Good. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad at all.
It was just the takedowns, yeah.
Hey?
That's what let him down.
Yep.
The takedowns.
Yep. And Shara doesn't. Shara, I think, has got too much ego.
Can't wrestle.
I don't think. I think he can. I think he chooses.
What about the bionic eye?
Bro, the fact that he's not allowed to fight in America is crazy.
Bro, not allowed to fight no.
anywhere but in the Saudi.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's blind in one eye.
It's not blind, bro.
And you know how it happened?
How did it happen?
Toenail.
No way.
Yeah, he got a toenail to the eye and lost vision in his eye.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a freaking stuff that. But no, I've got MVP. I've got
the bullet.
I've got it.
Damn.
Too awkward. MVP all the way out. Because MVP is really good at being like pop, jab, jab, and then boom, boom, and then out again.
I love his style's amazing to watch.
Yeah.
But he's so out of his prime too.
I've got him landing some bullshit.
I feel like he's old and Bullet is in his prime.
I think they're going to target the weak side, the non-visual side.
That's what they think.
I don't know. And then all of a sudden, that's the one that gets all the reads.
Yeah, exactly.
Incoming hook, 0.3 seconds.
That's the one that shoots missiles. But nah.
Jesus.
But
no, that's... I've got...
We're going against each other for these two, bro.
Bro, I'm going to lose too, but I don't care.
What do you mean? So you know you're going to lose?
No, I came into this always being like, I'm going to make you look like a fool. I'm already down 1-0. So I feel like I'm just digging a hole now, but I'm going for it.
But do you truly believe...
I actually think MVP is too awkward. Dude, Shara's knockout, the last fight Shara had...
That's spinning.
He was not looking great. Like, it wasn't like him dominating. And he landed a double spinning back fist for the KO. And he was already gassed. Versus an awkward Stephen Wonderboy Thompson style. Going to be hard to hit. He's going to land some lead leg kicks and going to get caught on the way. And he's so rangy, dude. Like, it's just... Shara's going to have to eat a lot to get in. And unless he lands some spinny bullshit, I don't see him dropping MVP.
Nah, I got the bullet.
I'm all for it. I just think MVP's awkward, man.
I love his style. But then again, I think that... He's getting a bit up there in age, and the bullet, he's in his prime.
I'm going to make a wild call.
What?
Round 1 goes to MVP. Round 2, flying knee knockout with Shara shooting a terrible takedown.
I don't even think he'll shoot. I don't think he knows how to shoot. I don't think it's programmed in the eye. I don't think he knows.
No, I reckon he does. I reckon he shoots and gets caught because MVP, he just can't... Dude, MVP is so hard to hit. And it takes... Do you put Shara striking anywhere near Ian Gary? Because I don't. I don't have Shara anywhere near Ian Gary.
You know what's insane? How are they in the same weight class?
Yep.
Wait, that's ridiculous. Yep. I feel like Gary is way bigger than Shara.
Yep.
Shara looks like a 155 compared to Gary.
Yep. But again, Shara and Gary, do you see that being a close fight? Because I don't.
Now I'm trying to think, is Shara a 155?
No, he's not. He's 170.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, I swear.
Look it up.
Is he actually?
His last fights are all welterweight.
Not Izzy, Shara.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is he actually a 170?
Yeah.
I swear he was 155.
What, you think he's going to fight Gaethje and freaking Oliveira? No, he's been targeting Bilal Muhammad the whole time.
Has he?
Yeah.
Because I thought his last fight,
he's...
Petrosian, was 155
he went
too.
up.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, good on him.
Yeah, so no, I don't see him versus Gary being close. And MVP with Gary was very close.
I don't know. I've got a feeling.
Enjoy it.
We'll see.
Enjoy it.
What's third? What's third on the card? Because this card is stacked.
Yeah,
like we mentioned last week.
It's good for a fight night. Yes. Enunciate, please, mate.
Dude, this is the worst.
Good. Welcome to a Saudi card.
This is so bad. So the first one's easy.
Okay. Show us easy.
So I think it's Sergei.
You're the one that said it's easy.
Pavlovich.
Okay.
Okay.
Versus?
I don't want to.
You have to. It's your job.
Must I?
Yes.
thought he was saying the fighter then. I'm waiting for it. I'm like, who's Mustang?
Yeah. Go. Who is it? You have time to prepare. You just choose not to.
Rinzo.
Oh, I know who it is.
Oh.
Rozenstruik.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not good.
How do you pronounce it?
It's Pavlovich versus.
You said Sergei.
It's Sergei.
But that's being super.
Sergei versus.
What'd you just call me?
Rozenstruik.
Sorry, bro. So that's crazy. That's someone's name, bro.
Yeah, but Sergei versus Rozenstruik. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun because he's got a pretty well decorated kickboxing background too.
Yeah,
he's just not good when people rush him at the start.
Is which is exactly what Pavlovich is gonna do.
Correct.
But is Pavlovich just falling off after the Aspinall thing?
I think it's just a skid because don't forget Ngannou did the same.
What do you mean?
Ngannou lost to Stipe. Ngannou lost to Derek Lewis in the world's worst fight of all time.
Yeah. And
now everyone's like, please get him back.
Yeah.
Please. He's the one guy that we need to see Jones fight. I think Sergei's going to have another run. Another big run. And I honestly reckon Rozenstruik is the start of that run.
Yeah, same. It's a good
fight.
To be honest, Rozenstruik's a bit of a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Bit of it.
Yeah.
But he's a decent. He's
good.
Upper echelon gatekeeper.
Yeah, he's good, but he's just not him.
Yeah. So I've got Sergei.
By knockout.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Wouldn't expect it any other way.
Next one.
Said Nurmagomedov.
Yep.
Versus Vinicius Oliveira.
Yep. I like this fight.
I don't know a whole lot about Vinicius.
It's jiu-jitsu versus sambo.
Okay.
So Oliveira is a grappler.
Straight off the bat, I got Nurmagomedov.
Yeah. That's fine. So Said's another one. 135.
Yep.
So Umar's main training partner.
Mm-hmm.
But it's sambo versus jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Love those fights. As long as it's not a stand-up war.
Yeah.
But no.
I don't know a whole lot about
Nurmagomedovs don't lose in Saudi.
In Saudi, yeah, exactly.
They get fed the right beef. Yeah, Said.
Yeah.
There was a couple other fights I brought up. They're in the things.
So this is all just on the main card.
That's the top 4 main card. The 5th one wasn't great. Next.
Muhammad versus Khan Offley.
Oh,
our boy Khan is... That's the 5th one on the main card.
Yeah.
Khan Offley. Now, what I hate for Khan...
Yeah.
Khan Offley's a Melbourner. He's one of us. There's a card in Sydney, Australia, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Why go to Saudi? Or did he just get the call and he's done?
I don't think
because him versus his opponent have the exact same record.
They might not have let him fight in Australia. After what happened in his debut.
Oh yeah.
They probably been
he hasn't debuted yet.
He did.
He only did the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, but it was on the actual UFC.
Oh yeah.
It was on an actual card. I think they'll probably look, we'll give you one more chance.
Yeah, okay.
Take it if you want. And he's like, I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I'm taking it 100%.
Look,
I want him to win.
I want Khan, bro.
I saw the odds, bro. The odds are pretty crazy. It's 3-1.
Heavily stacked again. And they've got the exact same record. Exact same. Both 11-3.
I just hope he comes out the
guns blazing.
Yeah, like the Khan Offley that we all know and love.
Yeah.
I want to see him come out.
Yep.
And then everyone's gonna be no, all the Australian scene's gonna be y'all didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
We knew.
Now Khan's a beast. I hope he's had a good camp. I hope he's ready and he's going to teach them how it's done.
Yeah, in Saudi.
I hope so, man.
I'm picking Khan.
Yeah. Oh, on the rankings too, on Tapology, Khan's ranked 100 and his opponent's ranked 25 on Tapology.
29.
There you go. Yeah. Crazy.
That's insane.
Crazy. Next one? I brought up a prelim fight.
Terrence versus Demir.
Terrence McKinney.
Yeah.
Dude, he had the biggest blow up after his first fight with a 7-second knockout.
Yeah, just boom.
Blew his knee out celebrating.
Same day?
Yeah, he jumped off the cage and blew his knee out when he landed.
I didn't know that.
That's why the joke kept running for like Michael Chandler and Gaethje to stop doing backflips and that. It's like, oh, do you get nervous watching their knees? And Dana's just like, oh, don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because Terrence McKinney blew his knee out after like a 10-second knockout.
I've seen his knockout. I don't know. Was it his debut?
Debut.
Yeah.
So he had like the bet 1-2 gone, and now he's just fallen from grace.
Damn.
Because he got knocked out in his last fight. What are McKinney's last fights?
He could be coming back now.
I hope so. McKinney's so fun.
Who's his opponent though?
His opponent?
Yeah.
Can you look up both of their last 5 fights, please?
I swear there was more good fights on this card.
None that I know of. Look it up real quick while he's looking this up.
There is
quick sauce.
Yeah, Demir Hadzovic.
What's his last 5?
His last 5 is loss, win, loss, win, win.
Oh, this is doable for McKinney.
Yeah, this is a solid fight.
Loss, win, win.
Yep, and then McKinney.
And McKinney is.
You can just check the little tab thing, yeah, the little 5 WLs.
So it's 2 losses.
Yeah.
2 wins, 2 losses.
So wait,
A loss.
wait. This so far. How many are you telling me? What was his last 5?
His last 5, it's 2 losses and so I do the names.
Yeah.
So it's TKO. He lost by a head kick.
To who?
Or KO head kick. To Esteban Ribovic in round 1.
I'm sure the guy's solid.
Yeah.
37 seconds in.
Oh, jeez.
Fall from
before then,
grace.
that was he lost in a grappling match before that.
Okay.
He lost to a crossface. What?
Fair.
That's literally what it says on Topology. Crossface a minute and a half in.
That's wild.
Okay,
and then before that?
Yeah, then he won by TKO, knee to ground and pound, round 1, 20 seconds in. With Brendan Marat.
Okay.
Wait,
And
so
then, was that
who's this for? McKinney?
McKinney, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So he just had a big L. I hope he can turn back. But he's fun to watch. Fun to watch. Is there anyone else you've noticed on the card that's a must watch?
Fares Ziam. He's the guy that need Matt Favola.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm genuinely surprised that they're not giving him like a bigger name. He's fighting a guy named Mike Davis.
Okay.
Don't know a whole lot about Mike Davis.
Yeah.
He's 11-2, coming off some wins.
Damn.
Yeah. But
damn. Anyone else?
That's
so you've got the guy who won by knee?
Yeah. Ziam. Yeah. Fares Ziam. Yeah, he's real good. But other than that, another fight, Iskram Aleskarov. The guy that Rob Whittaker pumped in round 1.
Oh yeah, he's back.
He's back against
Bro, he got
Nunes.
pumped though.
Bad.
He got destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good dude. For a fight night, usually fight nights are like a bunch of up and comers and then like 2 good fights.
Yeah.
This is a solid card to watch.
Oh,
they always go hard in Saudi.
Yeah.
This is a solid card.
I think they pay the UFC money to come there.
Oh, do they?
I'm pretty sure every country does. Pretty sure they do.
I have no idea how it works.
There's like boost tourism and
I'll message Dana. I'll find out for us.
stuff.
Yeah.
Let us know. Yeah.
That's it. And there were some fights that were announced for the UFC, correct?
I can only think of one.
Yes,
I got 2.
Was Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze.
Hey.
Great fight. Surprising.
Why? I'm surprised they gave him a rematch.
Oh, is this a rematch?
This is a rematch.
Who won the first?
I'm pretty sure Dolidze.
Interesting. Vettori said he understands he won't win the title and he just wants to fight legends. And now he signs a thing for Roman Dolidze.
Yeah.
That's what I find weird. Like,
he wanted one more and he's
he
doing
wanted
a
one
rematch.
more and
It's
he's doing a rematch. Like, bro, go up to 205 and fight someone fun or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
205 is crazy. But he has no power.
No. That's
pillow hands.
the issue.
And like, this is a fellow Italian I'm talking about. So my heart goes out to him. It's not
Send
easy.
him a bowl of pasta, bro. He'll be right.
It's not easy being a Vettori fan.
I'm not.
Even though
My life's easy, bro.
Even
when
though-
you're punching someone's quad while wrestling.
I thought he won that fight. But I thought he won. What do you mean?
Oh, dude.
Nah, I'm joking.
The fact he came out was like, oh, I felt like I won that one. It's like, bro, you got 50-45.
Bad. The most Izzy performance ever. Like, picked him apart.
Literally.
There was one point where Vettori took him to the ground and like almost had like a rear naked choke.
Yeah, and then Izzy just like spun, got up,
Yeah.
punched him, kicked him.
Yeah.
Same.
Done. You don't see Vettori get many finishes.
Nah.
No. But I've got Vettori.
Cool.
I'm not biased or anything.
I'll go Roman just because I can't stand Vettori.
You don't like Vettori?
Nah, I can't stand him.
Why?
He's just... I just find him to be cringe, man.
Really?
He's just cringe. Like, he just... The fact that he's like, oh, I felt like I won that one.
It's
Twice. Like, you watch him versus Izzy the first time, and it's a walloping.
The first time.
The first one was not...
closer. It was closer.
It was close. Okay.
Closer.
If Izzy outstrikes him 200-4, but then the first fight was 200-6, it is closer, but it's not close.
But he, at least in the first fight, he won a round.
A whole round.
Yeah, in a 3-round fight. Like, he won one. He took one.
I just don't see it as close. I just think he's
not in the
just,
second one.
he's just a... I don't know. There are just some fighters that I'm like...
They're just hard to watch.
They're hard to watch. Like, Cejudo, in his prime, was so fun in the ring, like in the octagon to watch. He was so fun. And anything that came out of his mouth, I wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
Captain cringe. Like, it was just bad. But then he fights, and I'm like, okay, I can forget this. Same as Colby. Anything Colby says, you're just like, too far, man. Like, what is wrong?
Yeah.
And I understand, like, he started this whole thing to keep his job. Get it. But just enough's enough, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but then you watch him in his prime fight where he put, like, 400 strikes on Robbie Lawler's face. And it's like, that is just domination. Like, but then it's just like, you just, yeah. And Vettori for me is one of them. Like, his fighting style isn't the funnest.
What if he gets a finish on Dolidze?
It doesn't.
And then he...
So what's he going to beat? Izzy? We know he's not going to beat that. He's not going to beat Hamzat. He's not beating Strickland. He's not beating freaking Dricus. There's no title for him.
I think he can get to one of these fights though. He can beat Dolidze and get to one of these fights.
Yeah, and then he's going to go out on another loss.
Nah, see, this is my prediction for Vettori. Beat Dolidze, fight one of like the top contenders, lose, fight like another, he'll gatekeep again, and he'll retire on the gatekeep.
But he already said he just wants one more. That's why I don't understand why the hell... Like, is he just trying to get one back? Maybe that's it. He just wants to get one back.
Could be that. But I highly doubt anybody's like, I want one more, and they want a rematch. Don't give me a rematch.
Unless it's literally just like, I know I can beat this guy, and I refuse to retire without beating this guy.
Could be that.
Maybe that's the mindset.
I could see that. I like that.
Yeah, because otherwise it's like, bro, just fight a legend.
Who would he fight?
Who's like an older... Honestly, like, sounds wrong. And it's nah, it wouldn't even work. I was like, Yuri cuts no weight. Just fight Yuri. But even like low-key him, Kevin Holland. It's fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but at least it's like a fun go out, enjoying your career.
What if he moves up to 205?
He gets walloped by I was literally just in my brain quickly. I'm like, okay, so Yuri just beat Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill knocks him out. Jan Blachowicz knocks him out.
But
Rakic destroys him.
Do you reckon he moves up and gets stronger? More power?
Nope, too late in the career.
Whittaker
did it early.
He's the most pillow hands ever.
Yep, and he's going up to get...
got some pillow hands too,
and he gets hit a lot.
Whittaker's got strong kicks,
yeah,
but pillow hands, bro.
Yeah, and suspect jaw, I don't want him going up.
Who?
Whittaker.
Oh, yeah.
I do not want him going up. He's talked about it. He's entertained it too, but I do not want him going up.
Side note, Whittaker and Adesanya, when they linked up together...
Hilarious.
Were you watching any of their YouTube videos?
Bro, when he gets he's like, bro, my coffee's green.
It's green, yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, it's matcha.
Bro, those two are a really good duo.
Yeah, dude,
I reckon they should have a podcast together.
Dude, if you haven't watched it, him and Izzy is hilarious.
It's so wholesome too.
It's so funny because they fought
content.
twice.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a fun. It's just fun. Actually, I've got nothing else. It's just fun.
I actually loved it. Yeah.
But no. How far are we in, Luke? I feel like we've...
An hour.
Damn. Time flies, man.
Like an hour and 5.
Yeah. I had... Is that it for UFC? Or announced fights?
Jan versus
who...
Werner.
Oh, yeah. So, Jan is the...
Why is this one so interesting to you?
Okay, so remember Wei Li versus that
Yeah.
other girl from China?
Yeah,
Who's a
on UFC
great
300.
striker.
She went out.
Yeah.
And then they kept fighting.
Yeah. The girl she's fighting is the probably like the second best grappler in the division besides Mackenzie Dern. So it's literally like your Randy Couture versus Chuck Liddell. It's striker versus grappler. I always go back to Randy Couture, Chuck Liddell because that's one of my favorite trilogies of all time.
Yeah, but look, Wei Li choked her out. Now the best grappler is about to do it.
My point.
Yeah.
But then Jan is super tall. Lanky.
Is she?
Yeah, she's lanky for the division. Super tall. The other girl's quite short and stocky. So you're going to see this girl get hit a lot. And can she take her down? For the female division, I reckon that's a really fun one. I reckon it's going to be a grappling or the Brazilian goes out.
That
I see a
Brazilian,
finish.
I've seen her so much.
Yeah.
Like, I know she's like a ranked top opponent.
Awkward too.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Drickus. Like, shouldn't be good, but
Yeah.
just gets it done.
I'm interested for that.
I'm very interested.
Do you know when it is?
Do you know when that was announced? I've got it actually here. Sorry. I've got it.
You know who I want to see fight again? That girl that fought on the she's a doctor. She got the head kick knockout.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
Dude, that was the most awkward scene ever. It's on 314 as well, so I believe that's the undercard of... No, Alex is 313. So they're on 314.
Maybe this is the first 314
Maybe
to be announced. I don't know if the title fight
But
is announced for that.
no, that was so awkward. Dude, me and Sammy were up watching that randomly. I don't even remember what we were doing.
It was Friday night.
Yeah,
Because it was in Macau.
That's right. And we were just up watching fights, and then I'm like, oh my god, there's this like really tall chick. Oh, and I was betting on it too. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was like betting on it, and I'm like, oh, this tall chick, like I'm not gonna bet $1.04 on this tall chick. And this little girl knocks her out, and she was unconscious for so long. And she's literally a doctor. Her parents don't even know she fights.
Yeah.
It's wild. She's in the UFC getting knockouts like 17-3 or 17, like crazy
Bro,
good
she's
record.
so adorable because after she was like, I feel so bad.
And the thing, she's like, I just realized that I feel bad for people because I understand I hurt them, but I had to prove this fight that I need to be more aggressive. Dude, it was like, because it was on ESPN, it was like, it was knockout, and then she stood to the side, like, they made freaking everyone like stand to the side and watch. And then freaking she's like... And it was like, ad break, came back, girl still unconscious. Ad break, came back, still out cold. Ad break, came back, and then she's on a stretcher getting lifted out. And after like 5 minutes after a KO, she finally gets her hand raised. It was awkward as fuck, dude.
Bro, being a doctor is going to be a cheat code though. Like, she knew where to kick the brain.
Pressure point.
It's like Lachlan Giles being a physio.
Yeah.
So he just knows where ankles aren't meant to go.
Bro, just like jab cross, good night.
Bro, he'll like break the ankle, but then he's like, don't worry, I know how to put it back in.
He hands him a business card after. It's like, see me 5 times.
That's smart. That's real
smart as.
Yeah.
But no, that's
a good fight.
That's a good
Who
fight.
have you got? Grappler? Striker?
I've got the striker.
I've got the grappler. Yep.
I love it.
Don't know how to say her last name.
Don't know how to say her first name.
I don't know how to say either.
But
I just know what she looks like. She got that curly hair.
Yeah. She's just an awkward fighter. I've just got the striker. I don't know how good the grappler's wrestling is, so I don't know if she gets taken down.
Yeah. Fair.
That's my thing. And she's a terrible... It's like a Ben Askren level striking.
This is good, because next pod, we'll know...
who's ahead.
Who's ahead, yeah. Because this time we've actually got a few that we've gone against each other for.
So next week, it's either 3-0 you, 2-1, or I'm up 2-1?
Impossible.
Come on. Wait. Oh, you went Imavov, didn't you?
Yep. Imavov,
Idiot.
Bullet.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Let's go.
I'm gonna regret this, but yeah. I put some extras on. There's one that I wanted to bring up. So
No, there's one that you're missing.
what did I miss?
GFL teams announced.
Oh yeah, the GFL teams. I'm gonna cut back to that. Because that is fun. I wanted to pick your brain on this because the interesting stats have been coming out of like fighters weighing in and then their fight night weights.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy one from 311 before it's too far in our review mirrors was that Kevin Holland's opponent, the Riddler, was heavier than Yuri Prochazka on fight night, like in the cage, even though he fights 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
So the Riddler weighed 4 more pounds than a
more.
guy in the light heavyweight division.
More.
It was 212, 208. So the Riddler was 212 and Yuri was 208. But the Riddler was fighting at 185 while Yuri was at 205.
That is crazy.
So my point with this is like, because obviously we've seen people cut less and then their chin's a suspect. Like Whitaker got done by Thompson.
Yeah.
And then still got a suspect chin, but was a lot more durable.
Yeah.
If Yuri went down to 185 with a suspect chin already, but to a degree getting hit not as hard, is it better or worse?
I don't know. I want to see him go down to 185.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Because then you have...
fight?
Well, you think about like Yuri
He's
versus Strickland.
a big
Think about Yuri.
185er.
Think about Yuri versus Strickland. Yuri versus Izzy. Sign me up.
Yeah, I want to see all of those.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the matchups are fun, but like, we're talking about like, what's the... Is it a benefit to cut more and be the heavier guy? Or is it a benefit... Do you think it's a benefit to be a little bit lighter, but less...
Nah, it's definitely a benefit to cut a bunch of weight because that's what everybody's doing. The only people that don't really cut weight is like...
Heavyweights.
Yeah, heavyweights or like... But none of them cut weight. So like that's kind of fun. Except for the top 5.
Ty cuts a lot.
Oh yeah.
Ty walks around nearly 300 pounds.
I was listening to Joe Rogan last night talking about Derek Lewis. He would fast for 3 days.
Yeah, to make weight of 265.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now he's like proper. He's got like a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
doing
not
a
just
bit
the
more
barrel
proper.
anymore.
Yeah.
But no, so you think fighters should be cutting all this weight?
Oh, I reckon abolish weight cuts. I reckon it's stupid. There's no point. I reckon... But it's kind of inevitable because everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm against it. I don't think... Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
If they're going to weigh in at 20 pounds over...
Because... Go.
Is UFC doing the hydration thing? Like
No,
one
that's
does as
one.
well?
No, only one does.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you reckon that's something
Good.
UFC should start doing as well?
Yeah. It's safer. It's way safe. Like, for the fighter's health. Because one does this thing where, like... I can't remember exactly what it is, so I'm kind of talking out my ass here. But, like, if you weigh over a certain amount, like, they won't let you fight.
Yeah, no, so how it works is you're allowed to cut weight, but you have to stay at a certain level of hydration.
Yeah.
So how fighters usually cut weight is they'll water load their bodies, so they'll be eating a lot less, but then filling themselves up with a bunch of water, and then over like maybe a 6 to 8 hour period, suck all that water out, make weight, and then replenish back up. Yeah. And that's like, for example, Merab was 160 pounds on fight night. Yeah. And he fights at 135. It's huge advantage.
Yeah.
I like the one championship way. The only thing I don't like about it is that you don't know what nutritionists they're working with, and you don't know if they're even monitoring that. So you could have people miss weight that shouldn't, but they're just malnourished in a sense.
Because the thing is, my thinking is like the harder you make it to cut weight, like the less there's going to be a discrepancy between their weigh-in on the weigh-in day and when they fight. But it also creates a bit of a dilemma too, because then you might have more fighters missing weight.
Correct.
Or more fights being fucked up. So it's a bit of a catch-22.
Because the problem is now too, is like, yes, fighters have to have a perfect diet, but the real weight cut starts 10 days out. 10 days out is when you start water loading. So, for example, you can cheat a little bit on your diet on the way in, but then once you hit that 10-day mark, it's you stuff up. You're going to miss weight.
The only other issue with it as well is like, if they start doing that, then all of the divisions are screwed. We're not seeing like the champions, like it's going to ruin the UFC.
I agree.
What I was really hoping UFC would do is open a 165.
So do I.
And start going 155, 165, 175, 185.
Yep.
95.
Every champion. And then you get a lot smaller gaps. But then the reason I don't like that is because then no division would be stacked. None.
I don't think so.
I don't think they have enough big names to stack divisions.
Nah, it'll come with time.
Yeah, but people are in their prime for so long.
Plus, then more champion fights.
That means more 5-rounders.
Yeah.
I like 3-round fights.
Same. So, yeah, I can,
like
yes,
you're gonna because you imagine like Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou 5 rounds. They landed 25 punches in 3 rounds.
That's not a fight you want going 5 rounds.
That's my point.
But some fights you do want going 5 rounds.
I like it where it is. I like the discrepancy. I actually think there should be a 235 division.
I want to see a 1-round fight. Heavyweight, special event, 1 round.
Brock Lesnar versus John Jones. Sign me up.
Imagine.
But no,
I saw a post online. It was showing like dream fights.
Yeah.
It was like Brock Lesnar versus Tom Aspinall.
Oh my god. No. I want Brock Lesnar versus...
He's thinking.
No. I'll tell you my dream fight. I want Brock Lesnar versus John Jones, but no one's allowed water, right? Between rounds. And it's until one of them die. And in Brock's corner, he just gets jabbed with Tren between rounds, like just jabbed on jabbed. And then on the Jones side, it's just a plate full of Coke. And that's it. That is my fight.
This is like a crime.
That is
planning a murder.
Yeah, no. And that is, you can have 10 rounds of 5 minutes, and I just want to see like all to the gills. I want them gilled up.
These are our modern day gladiators.
Yes. That's my dream fight.
That's insane.
Sign me up. I want them on every PED.
I was gonna say, my dream fight's like GSP versus Khabib, but you do you.
I want them. I don't even want them to be human anymore. I want them to have that much PEDs in them.
No, I want...
Like, they don't have blood. It's just train.
I want the bullet, but both eyes.
Bionic.
Versus Bisping, both eyes.
It's crazy. But no, because the other reason I bring this up, like the weight class thing, is because Colby doesn't cut weight.
Yeah. He's a...
What if Colby went to 155? How many fun fights are there for him?
Another pillow hands, but...
Colby Dustin?
He's got a good chin. Very good chin. Colby Dustin is the greatest fight. Yep. That's what I want to see. Have you seen Colby's trash talk?
Yeah. Colby Gaethje?
I don't know. For some reason, I don't like Gaethje. I don't know why. I don't like him.
Weird. All right. What about
fighter to watch,
Colby Chandler?
Yeah, these are all fun fights.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, Dustin Colby is so funny.
So funny.
You know that interview and he's like talking trash about Dustin. And he's like saying something about his wife and he's like, I don't know. He calls him Louisiana swamp trash.
Yeah.
He's like that prop that he calls a kid.
Oh,
bro, that's the funniest thing.
But no, I do think like Yuri could cut down, Colby could cut down, and both divisions just have firefights.
Bro, Jailton Almeida could cut down.
He's 235. He could make 205.
He could.
He's quite lean.
Yeah.
Dude, Jailton Almeida, Alex Pereira is fun.
Jailton Almeida, Ankalaev.
Fun.
Good grapplers. His striking's not even bad either.
Nah, that's fun.
That's solid.
But
but just to be fair, I don't blame them. Because all of these fighters, they're actually doing good at their own way.
Very true.
Because wasn't 2 champions, Mighty Mouse, he didn't cut a lot of weight.
Yeah, he cut 10 pounds.
And Frankie Edgar?
Yeah, he was the original 155 champ.
Yeah, he didn't cut much weight.
None. But that was also back in the day. He was a 145 for a while.
Yeah.
And then he went 135.
So they guys, they did good.
Even Aldo. Aldo was known as like the 145 GOAT, and then his last fights were 135, remember?
Yeah.
Yep. Actually got a nutritionist. I think, in my opinion, the UFC offers such a great service with the PI and in-house this and in-house that my only thing with weight cuts is you have to work with our nutritionist. I think that should be the rule.
Yeah.
And then they tell you what weight you fight at.
They need a PI in Australia. Not biased or anything.
Nah, they're doing Brazil next.
Yeah.
No, dude, do you know where they need a PI?
Africa. Yeah, bad.
Bro, all the fast twitch muscles.
Yeah.
Dude, all they're going to get here is a bunch of kangaroos. Like,
yeah,
we're good, but not genetic freaks.
It's just, yeah. Would you prefer to put it in a place where it's got more, like, struggling third world, like, poorer people?
I'm going physical. I want genetic freaks. Brazilians are genetic freaks.
Yeah, if we're talking about just genetics. But what about in a place with like a lot of poor people, or like a good economy versus bad economy? Because I feel like
it doesn't matter because it's a self-funded thing.
When
so
people,
you'd just be chasing the athletes, not about like if they have money or whatnot. Because if you're a signed UFC fighter, they feed you, they do everything. It's fine.
I was gonna say, you see like people when they're poor, like a lot of champions, they were like poor. They all like, because they're so hungry to make it.
Yep.
You don't really see people that grow up rich become UFC champions, except
Ilya
Tsarukyan.
Yep.
He's not a champion, but like champion level.
I gotta bring out something with Tsarukyan too.
Really? What?
Oh, in a sec. I think 50-50. I think it's good to be there. Like, for example, like Pereira came out of a jungle.
Ngannou came out of a sand mine.
Came out of a sand mine. So it's good to be in those areas, but I also think like those people like that struggle so much that they can't stop what they're doing, and you're not just gonna pay like everyone in the village to stop what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I think it's that fine line. But I think if you're in the areas, and then you will have the people that are interested come, and then from there you will get these freak of freaks. You get like multiple terrifying. Alex Pereiras.
Do you think there was a bigger Ngannou in the sand mine?
Yes.
And like a bigger Pereira in the jungle?
Yes. Bro, I think they're the guys that made it out of there. Yeah, and that's my point.
Those are the guys that just made it out. Imagine what's in there.
Oh,
the freaks. Bro. Imagine like Alex Pereira, he's like, yeah, I was the slowest in my...
Yeah, he's like, I still get bashed by my whole tribe. Like, they all knock me out.
Imagine that.
But no. No, I was listening to the Schaub show.
Yeah.
The Brendan Schaub show. Hot take. How did Arman not pull out sooner with his back? And why did he pull out at 1 a.m. the night before weigh-ins?
I don't know. What was he pulling? Was it just his back, or how did he throw his back out?
Brendan thought he wasn't going to make weight at all. He wasn't even going to get close.
Really?
Yeah, Schaub's hot take is like, not going to make weight.
Fair.
That's huge.
I listened to him on the Jackson pod.
Yep.
I actually really like him.
He's funny.
I want to see him come back.
He gets so much hate.
He really does.
But I do. What do you mean come back? He's killing it.
Nah, but he's not getting an immediate title shot. He's got it. Arman.
Oh, no. So wait, did you listen to Brendan Schaub or did you listen to Arman?
No, Jackson, the Jackson pod.
Was he
Rampage. It was like Arman Tsarukyan was on the pod.
Oh, so I thought you meant Brendan Schaub was on.
No.
Arman's a good guy. Funny.
I really like him.
But I think he was going to miss weight by quite a lot. When Brendan brought it, I'm like, no shit. Why would you call up at 1 a.m. and officially pull out with your back?
Yeah.
When he injured it on an assault bike on the Monday.
Yeah. Fair.
So I think it's just a cover up. And then off an injury that you would have announced to the UFC, why is Dana not letting you get a title fight? Yeah. Why is Dana not throwing you straight? Because people get like Jones Aspinall. Jones Stipe. Jones tears his thing straight back in. It's fine, brother.
Yeah.
You do you. But when people miss weight, Uncle Dana disciplines them.
But maybe it's because as well as like there's a lot of Armenians in LA. It's like the second biggest Armenian hotspot, and like hella people brought tickets to see Arman because he's Armenian, and like could be maybe that.
Yeah.
But
because he looked huge.
Yeah, he did. Like genuinely looked like a superhero.
Yeah.
Like insane physique.
Insane. Top 5 all body.
Yeah.
Like literally
Easily.
giving freaking Paulo Costa a run for his money.
Oh, nah, big time.
Yeah.
Probably the best physique we've seen in like the UFC. Like,
Over Rockhold though. Rockhold was bodied up.
yeah, up there. Even like Jan when he was getting ready for Aljo.
Actually, what am I talking about? Romero.
Nah, Mikalev.
Jono? Oh, bro. Jono posted... It's so funny. Jono posted like a 2 weeks out post freaking on his thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't be gay. Don't be gay.
I was literally going to send it to you.
Bro,
Honest, I was going to send it to you.
I was like, don't stare. Don't stare.
What do you mean, don't stay? I saved it.
That's how you meditate on your whoop to Jono.
Crazy. Nah,
But
anyways.
no. Last one. Yeah, so I just think weight classes are...
Wait, but who does Tsarukyan fight next? He has to do a number 1 contender fight, and he's going to get a title. But to be fair, if you weren't like... I understand why he would pull out if he did hurt his back. Because like, to fight Islam, like, no, I don't want any excuses, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care. I want to be perfect.
Yep.
And
I'm hearing you.
I feel like he knows he can beat him.
And that's fine, but you are in LA. You have... Sorry, I'm just looking up the GFL. You are in LA. All your fans are there.
Yeah.
Why would you not announce the back injury so your fans can get their money back?
True. It's a sticky one. Because what I was listening to hear him say on the podcast is like, we don't know if that's the actual truth or what happened. Course. He was just saying that like...
Oh, is this post?
Yeah, post.
Oh.
And he was saying, it's a really good pod. You should listen. But I reckon you become a fan of him.
I am a fan of him. I love Arman.
He's a stand-up guy. He's actually pretty funny. Yeah. He's just saying that like, when it first like went out, they gave it a day where he like trying to get it back in place. And then he's like, nah, like he couldn't even leave his bed. He's like, I'm not fighting. Obviously, I'm not fighting. Not fair.
But apparently it happened like the Monday. So why did it take all the way up to weigh-in day?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I find sus.
He's a good guy though.
Good guy. All right.
Yeah.
Last one. GFL.
This is a weird one.
It's a weird one. So what they've done is it's like you've got a team manager and they're based on locations.
Yeah.
But then you've got all these fighters that have said they're done. And now they're not.
I saw a stat come out. So there's 140 on the roster.
Yep.
And 73 of them are over the age of 35.
It's just using the name. Because don't forget they've engulfed. But what I don't understand. So to put it in perspective.
It's the golf fighting league.
Right? It is.
The golf
Like
league.
I'm just going through the teams right now. So Team New York, the big names that I recognize are Alexei Oleinik, Ovin St. Preux.
Bro, we'll be here all day. Do you know how many big names are on all of these rosters?
Dude, Chris Weidman, who said he's done with MMA, all of a sudden signs with GFL. Dylan Dennis, Naaman Grace is a great pickup. Holly Holm.
But are these guys going to be fighting each other?
That's what I'm confused. Fabricio Verdun?
Because you know Robilius Despain?
Yeah.
He's in it.
I know.
Did you see Alex Pereira's sister as well?
Yeah, dude. Karate
hook.
Combat.
Yeah.
But Rafael Asensio, he's a big name. Oh, but this is the thing that I don't get, right? So, and I'm going to butcher this name. I'm going to have a Luke moment. But, Despain that you just spoke about, yeah? He's signed to GFL, but he's a Karate Combat fighter.
Yeah.
And then you've got Jeremy Stevens is on his team, and he fights bare knuckle this week against Eddie Alvarez. So how are these guys fighting on GFL and getting out of their contracts?
I have no idea.
Because there's no UFC guys. Like UFC is always like, you're mine.
Yeah.
But like even like Luke Rockhold's back. Like what's he doing back?
So, but these guys,
Tyron Woodley, Dylan Dennis.
Are they fighting? I don't know if they're fighting.
And the big one that just came up too is Alexander Gustafsson.
Because wait, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
If all of these legends are coming back and they're fighting,
I have no interest.
No, sign me up.
No way, dude.
That's a pay-per-view like every single weekend.
You've got like,
look how many fighters there are.
But my point is you've got like Gegard Mousasi, right?
Who?
You don't know who Gegard Mousasi is?
I've seen him in UFC 2.
Yeah. Fantastic fighter. Went to Bellator, dominated. Destroyed Rory McDonald. Like, great fighter.
Yeah.
He's not in his prime anymore. Yeah. But him versus Luke Rockhold, they're like, he's gonna mop the floor with him. Gegard's still an active fighter. And then you've got, like, still some young guys coming up that are going to do well.
Imagine it's like all of these old heads, yeah? And then it's like also signed Ilya Topuria.
Oh,
He just murders all of them.
Murders every division. Like Chad Mendes is in, but like Benson Henderson, Ilya Latifi, Paige Van Sant.
Yeah.
Now I know why you're watching. Now I know. Yeah. I've now come to the conclusion.
No, let's not start this.
I'm coming to a conclusion here.
GFL's great. GFL is great.
My conclusion is...
Oh, my days.
Brighton is very well in tune with female fighters.
I know nothing about female fighters.
That have OnlyFans.
I don't... What, does Paige have it?
Oh.
I didn't know that. What the hell?
Did it really?
I didn't know.
So how'd you know Alina Perez did last week?
No, because as I was searching her up, it logged me into my account. No, I'm joking.
So
I was like, wait, she's a UFC fighter as well?
So I'll put it out there. If you...
What's my favourite model doing on the TV? Nah, I'm kidding. I would never.
If you're a female fighter and you want Brighton to be a fan, get OnlyFans.
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true at all. Let's
name your favorite female fighter that doesn't have OnlyFans.
Amanda Nunes. Do they have to be active? Rose
active.
Nunes? But the thing is, I don't know any UFC fighters that have OnlyFans except for Aline Perez. Is there more?
And
because
I need to log in.
Because I need to do my research. Is there more?
No, you taught me this.
I know Mighty Mouse has an OnlyFans
to teach techniques. He's not.
No, that's where we see the Mighty Mouse.
That's where he does his best grappling.
Yeah, bro.
Oh god. But no.
Yeah.
But no. So. Yeah. OnlyFans.
So yeah, tune into the GFL, guys.
Tune into GFL for OnlyFans. But no, I don't know. I just hope that freaking I hope GFL is not just going to be 45-year-olds fighting.
We'll see. Because it'll give us something to talk about every week. Like, bro, you see Rockhold get absolutely smacked up, and then next week we'll be like, bro, you see Tony Ferguson face.
Oh yeah, they signed Tony Ferguson.
Yeah. And
Tyron Woodley.
Every weekend we're gonna be like, bro, another legend face planted on the floor. Yeah.
That'll be our first segment of the pod. Which legend is unconscious this week? Dun, 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 dun.
I love it.
That's wild.
But it's going to happen.
That's wild.
In this week, guys, we saw Rebellious to Spain absolutely send him.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, that's been another pod. Thank you all for tuning in. We're loving the support you guys are giving us too. And we will see you guys next week. Have a good one.